Hi there, this is Beth. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Michigan, and this is our weekly card video. I'm going to show you how I made this simple card. I call it Sunrise Wishes, just because it looks like a sunrise to me, and someone's sitting on their porch looking outside, and of course, birthday card. I'm going to show you how to put the chair together and the table. That's pretty much the two big things I want to show you today. Plus, how to put that card. Give you an idea what to do with the bundle, basically. All right, the bundle has got, you've probably seen it around from many videos, Relaxing Waterside. There's the stamps and, the dies, but I got a couple of them in use, and I'll show you why, because I just cut out the chair to show you to put together. All right, so, and the paper is, these two are from the paper. So, I'm going to start with a basic card base. It is crumb cake. And I've got two pieces here of cardstock. One of them is 3 inches by 4, 1/4, and the other one's like 2.5. So they pretty much, because this is 5.5 wide, so that way they pretty much fill the whole paper, give or take a little. And I'm going to put a border in the middle, so they don't have to touch. So let me glue that on there. Pretty much just put paper on the card and then decorate it. All right, my porch. And then that's upside down. This is my sky and flowers. Or flowers, hello. Birds, hello, those are birds. That isn't even flowers, those are bugs. I don't know where flower came from. Okay, I'm going to put it right on top. Yeah, it's a little crooked. Hold on. There. Because being a porch, I thought, for this one I put a little ribbon right there. But it didn't really seem like it made sense to me. So this time I took a piece of pecan pie, and I'm going to put that there. Because that would be like the edge of the porch, maybe the molding or something. That kind of makes sense to me. A little bit more. So this is a 1/4 inch piece of paper that's 4 1/4. And we just stick it right there. Okay. All right, so now we've got the porch and the sky. Now I'm going to decorate. I'm going to show you first. This is the chair that I did, and I'm going to show you how we did it. Now, you cut out the base. Oh, I got to cut this out. I got to punch it out on my paper here. You get this piece. I did this in crumb cake. It's a little lighter, easier to see, I thought, maybe on camera. And then you've got this. This is waist, that's waist. This is the chair that I die cut. You can do the chair in 2 different ways. You can do it with the short back, or you can do it with the long back. The long is what I did for that chair to make it look like a lawn chair kind of. This would kind of be a different kind of lawn chair. See a little tab right there? It goes through that hole, and then you just glue it right there, and that's where you get the back. You can do this look, or you can do the other look, or you could actually stamp the chair and cut it out. Oh, hold on, I gotta get this one out. There's my big one. See? You've got that look, or you've got this look. Makes it a little taller too. But of course, I would put glue on the border too, because these things are kind of floppy. In fact, which one am I going to do today? I think I'll do this one. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So I'm going to put a little glue right here, right here, right here. And also this little piece goes right there. And then there's 2 more little pieces, but let's put this together first. So a little bit of glue right there. Leave this. So, okay. And then put a little dab of glue around here. Right? And also on the front of that little flap. So then we go down there, push it down there, and then right here. Okay? That's most of it. Then there's two other little pieces. One for the right and one for the left. This gives it the look that there's, I guess, arms. Gives it depth. So, take these little pieces, and they're really obvious, the front and back. And you're going to put it so that it's like a letter C facing the chair. It's going to go right there. Like that. Like that. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue on that, and I'm going to do that on both ends. Like that. And that's how I made a chair. Okay. Now, for the end table, here's the other chair you can use. And here's my end table. But I'm going to make another one because I'll show you what I cut off of it. Which, if you look at them, you can kind of tell. Alright. So, you don't want the arms here. You don't want the back. And you don't want the other arm. I don't want the little bit underneath. So, up. Like that. And then I also didn't do this part. And there we go. We got a table. Okay, let's put all this stuff over here. And we build our little chair here. Okay, I got that. I got this. A little table. Table's got to be lower than the chair, of course, right? Then I've got a sunshine. And a little bird. And then some things to sit on the table. I have a book. And I have a cup of tea. And then my sentiment. So I'm going to put this stuff on. And I'm just going to glue it. Doesn't need to be anything different than gluing, I think. Now, I did use dimensionals on the things I put on the table on there, but I think it looks kind of odd. So I'm not going to do that. Table. And then we'll just... Oh, hello. You need a little more glue there, don't you? Got a book. And a cup of tea. I'll take the drink if you want to be a little closer. Alright, so, and I think I need a little more glue right there, don't I? Or maybe not, I just need to push it a little. Alright, so there's my chair. And my sentiment I put, this is your day. Relax. Oh, and I gotta put those two up too. I'm gonna put this like right here. You know what? This guy I can put a dimensional on. Or two, because I just grabbed a little one, didn't I? There we go. Oh, you know, when they're little, I guess I gotta do three. It's big enough for three. There. So I've got our sunshine here. The bird can glue. I don't want to do that. I don't feel like cutting a dimensional little for him. Oh, he's going the opposite way. That's okay. And then this one, I'm just going to, I think I'll put dimensionals on this, but we're going to grab some bigger ones. And 2. Because there's might be a little height difference between those 3 papers. Because I know the brown little paper is cardstock. It's thicker than the designer paper. All right, there we go. And here's our card. What do you think? You like easy? I like easy. Okay, well, thank you for watching my video, and have a nice weekend.